I was born to ball, behind the back is sweet. I got a wicked stutter step, you better strap your feet. Tinted windows come through, we come to clap them heats. In the hood near you, MJ and streets.
Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah, hey yo, a
Stackhouse.
show you dudes how to ball off blocks. All you rappers go to war, but don't nobody get shot. I used to ball when I was nice, so I held that hot. When I was 12, stepped up, amazed my aunt, just watch. Where I'm from, all we got is ball, guns, and drugs. Once Nas made it out, I knew I had to get plugged. Get it stretched, came home, had to switch professors, even rapper darts and slugs in every direction. I often think about the pros. If I wasn't in a vest, I got a mean crossover. Ask on our test. I was short, so I couldn't progress. So I
Stackhouse.
I was born to ball, behind the back is sweet. I got a wicked stutter step, you better strap your feet. Tinted windows come through, we come to clap them heats. In the hood near you, AJ and streets. I was born to ball, behind the back is sweet.
Kwame Brown.
I was born to ball, behind the back is sweet. I got a wicked stutter step, you better strap your feet. Tinted windows come through, we come to clap them heats. In the hood near you, AJ and streets. I was born to ball, behind the back is sweet. Who's come to clap them heats?
Jared Jeffries. Jared Jeffries. Forte.
I often think about the pros. Behind the back is sweet. You better strap your feet. We come to clap them heats. AJ and streets.
DeAngelo Collins. DeAngelo Collins.
I often think about the pros.
DeAngelo Collins.
I was born to ball, behind the back is sweet. You better strap your feet. You come to clap them heats.
Rashard Lewis.
Streets.
I'm in the locker room with my man Forte right now. How you prepare mentally for the game, you know? How you get yourself ready to just drop like 30 or 40 in the game?
You know, usually like during the season, I got my headphones with me, and you know, and I'm just kind of tuning everybody out. I got my, you know, at one point in the season, I had my DMX in. You know, I got my Snoop in. It depends on what kind of game it is. If it's a game where I feel like I got to go out score about 40 points. You know, I put that Snoop Dogg in, you know, from the West. And then, you know, if I really got to go out and ride on him, I put that Pac on him. And then, you know, it's all a matter of what game, you know, it is in the situation. You know, and then I, you know, pick an artist who I think can give it to me that particular day.
All right, I'm gonna ask you 5 plays. I'm gonna give you 5 plays. I want you to tell me how it is playing against them. First one, I'm gonna throw Tracy McGrady at you.
Oh, that cat's sick, man. You know, he play about 4 different positions on the court, and you know, we go at it, man. He tough. You know, usually we go in the game and we kind of balance each other out. He'll end up having 30. I'm gonna end up having 30, and you know, it's a toss-up with that one. You know, I think he's one of my toughest matchups of everybody in the NBA because he's so long and, you know, he can play so many positions and do so many different things.
Okay, Kevin Garnett.
Man, I can't do nothing with that kid, man. Man, he's a freak. Man. 7 feet, play the 2 guard, the 3 guard, the 4, and the 5, man. Shoot, you won't see a man like that come around for like another 30 years.
Yeah, man.
So I definitely got love for KG, man. He gonna be one of the all-time greats. You know, when it's all said and done, he get a lot of criticism because, you know, he hasn't got out the first round of the playoffs, but, you know, he really haven't had a cast around him to do it.
What about Allen Iverson, the answer?
You know, that guy, man, he got probably the biggest heart in the league. And you know, me playing against him in the playoffs, it was just like, you know, we was going toe-to-toe, shot for shot. And I'm like, man, when is this guy ever gonna miss? And the shots he take, you know, you feel like you're gonna block the shot or it's impossible for him to make it. And he always finds a way, man. He's just a kid, so tough. And, you know, I just like his mental toughness, man. Regardless of his size, you know, how small he is, he gets it done.
What about Kobe?
You know, enough said about Kobe, 3 rings. I mean, pretty much can do everything. Right now, he's probably the top 2 guard for the simple fact that he got the rings, and it's nothing you can really say to a man who got 3 championships. You know, so you know everybody's chasing what he got. You know, I think me, the Iversons, the McGradys, you know, we're right there. And what just separates us is the rings.
Okay.
But Darius Miles.
Oh, that's my favorite player in the league, man. I wish y'all can come to my house. He's the only basketball jersey I own.
Yeah.
Tell him. That's the only dude in the whole league basketball jersey I got. And I had a party last week and I wore his jersey to the spot. That's my man, D Miles. So when you see this, he's my man. Man, I just love him for the simple fact, man. He came out of high school. You know, a lot of players came out of high school, but, you know, he just came out just like, you know, I'm going to take the world by storm. And, you know, a lot of people doubted him, said he shouldn't have came out of high school. And I got a lot of admiration because he respects the game. And he goes out and plays hard regardless if he's starting, coming off the bench. He's going to give you some nasty dunk before it's over with. Man, I like players who go out and going to play hard, compete. You know, no matter what the skill level is, if you go out and play hard, compete, you know, that's what it's all about.